Avast ye pirates, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Sunkenland, Episode 5, Dead Island. So the backpack requires marlin fish skin, I think is in the boat. And the combat armor also requires the fish skin. Combat armor, 2 iron. I'm going to have enough iron right now. I don't have enough for a backpack, though. So there we go. I'm looking a little tough. Well, I know the pole's in the way, but I definitely look different now. Tougher, I'd like to think. At some point, I can go ahead and, like, sell the old gear that I don't need anymore. Check up on my bush. Ah, the bush is done. And I managed to get back 2 seeds. Usually, you get back a seed so that it's a positive feedback loop. Not always true, but most of the time that happens. We'll go with some more gear. So the next pieces of gear for me to get, if I hunt some additional marlin, I can unlock the backpack, or I could do the small air tank. So let's go ahead with the small air tank. Iron, components, and rubber. Components, rubber. Oh, I don't think I have all the rubber I need for it. Or at least not to make one. Alright. Well, I have a goal then. So I'll be able to unlock it, but not actually craft it. So 4 more rubber, and we're good to go. I forget which... Oh. Here we go. Split. 3. Perfect. I only want to bring what I need to be able to craft it with me. I'll just put wood in there too. Okay. All I need to do is grab a little bit of rubber. I think I have everything else on me now. And we'll go over to the machine factory. After I make the air tank, what is next? So the way I like to use the air tank is, I like to just keep it in my inventory rather than have it equipped. The way it works is, as soon as you go underwater, you'll start drawing from the air tank, but the air tank requires you to manually refill it. So what I like to do is I like to just keep my air tank in my inventory, and then if I'm low on air, I'll just slap it in. That way, you use your breath first, and then you can use your air tank as a reserve. I find that to be a little bit more useful than just always breathing through the air tank. Because unless you want an inventory full of air tanks, you'll have to return back to base every time it depletes, which is going to be more often than your inventory fills up. That's just my 2 cents on that. Looking for tires. In the blueprints, you can also see the recipes I've unlocked. So the motorboat and then the fancy furniture. Keeps a log. Stingy, man. Truck had 1 rubber. Oh, there's a shark or a marlin? No, it was me? My shadow? God, my shadow looked exactly like a marlin. Or a shark. One more rubber, come on. No! Oh no, it was a marlin. Okay. I wasn't just seeing things. Sorry, fish of the sea, but your meat belongs to me. There's the backpack that I have yet to craft and research requires marlin skin. I'm not just being needlessly cruel. Yes, you can absolutely just swim up to a marlin and hack it with an axe. Like I said, it's a little janky. Little janky. Things are a little goofy. They make very little sense at times. You roll with it. I told you what I really thought. My eyes would roll back. Oh, here's a little bit of a secret room. Let's do it. Sometimes there's ruins that require you to pick or axe your way into them. Like this room here. And it has a safe. With, a tactical vest. And also a blueprint for an ore scanner. Okay, run out of air. I like those boots better. And also a PM pistol. So the ore detector detects anything metallic. Yes, it does. I'm still waiting on that one more rubber. Now let's try this car. Between these two cars, one of them's got to have some rubber, right? Nope. Nope. I opened my big mouth. Yep. Was there anything left in that fridge? Maybe, but I didn't I didn't see anything that, like, was like a blueprint or something that was worth going back for. It is becoming nighttime, and I'm gonna get too cold if I stay out. I can't believe all those cars, not a single thing of rubber. I think District 43 has a lot of rubber, though. I should have just gone there. What was my sail doing while I was in my inventory? And after this, we're going to raid a base. So I'll raid, instead of these, like, islands with a bunch of trees, I'll raid a militarized base next. Tire. Well, there's a tractor. It's probably got rubber. Yes, first thing was rubber. So here's the air tank, and it goes into the air tank slot. If you go underwater, you'll see that I have a different bar. And this can be used up and needs refilling. So as I was saying before, I like to just use regular breath. And then once I'm about to run out of breath, slap the air tank in so that it's emergency reserves rather than, you know, your first health bar. That way you're not constantly running your air tanks empty and then having to fill them up back home. Filling up your air tanks for the first air tank pump is like also really boring because you have to keep pumping it, you know, and you just sit there for like a full minute just going crunk, 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 trying to, you know, manually pump it up. It's not the most compelling experience, but leaving in your inventory like this is pretty useful. Also, because I don't have the air pump filling station, it's single use until I get that next piece of research, because I have no way of filling it up as is now. I'm going to keep this rug. I also kind of expect to be attacked tonight, but I'm going to go to sleep anyway. I wanted the rug because I was going to put it under my bed. Or next to my bed? It's a bit more comfortable. I would like to fix up the broken tactical vest. Let's figure out what that takes. Just some cloth? Ah, easy peasy. If I have it, I'm pretty sure I do. So I made that combat vest, and it's immediately obsolete. It's the way it goes sometimes. So we're going from 15 to 25. Nice. At least I'll be able to sell it or save it to recycle it One or the other. It's raid time. So I think the first raid target, maybe I'll raid 2 islands, but the first raid target I'm going to do is going to be an easy one. It's going to be the adjacent mutant island, because I don't like having mutants in my own backyard. And then maybe I'll go somewhere spicier, to like a Marauder one. So the fill station is actually pretty cheap to unlock. It's just scrap metal, 2 iron, and rubber. It's not too bad. I was sort of curious. One thing I don't have is a lot of healing. I only have 1 thing of antibiotics going into this fight. So I'll empty out the boat, and then go murder some people. Oops. Alright, this barrel, you're not for wood anymore. Congratulations, you've been downgraded. I already have the fins. Now let's go to this little compound straight ahead. I'm gonna eat my seafood platter. Does cleaning islands reduce the threat on your base? No, in fact, I think it might increase it to some degree. I'm not 100% sure about what drives that, but I think the factions that you've attacked are the factions that attack you back. So if I only attack mutants and marauders are very easy to kill, which means it's going to be easier to defend my base, whereas if I start going against the harder enemies, I will, as a result, end up being raided by harder enemies. I could be wrong about that. I'm really not certain, but I think that might be the way it works. Alright. Marauders. Hello, sheeple. Oh, look, there's so many sheeples. And you guys are just, like, silly little ghouls. I feel like I'm playing Project Zomboid all over again. Now, where do you store your mushrooms? I don't want to know. Ah, some rubber. Don't worry, this isn't the only raid. I'ma do another one. So some not so much these like little mutant islands, but some islands that are better guarded will also have oh, that was weird. We'll have the concept of like a treasure at the end. This island actually does have a little secret room with some treasure. But all the islands usually have some sort of reward for clearing. So we got blueprints and some high value items from that box. High value stuff there. Ooh. And then there is a... Oh, no, maybe I'm thinking of a different island. I thought there was an underwater treasure spot on this island, but it might be a different one. So that was, I mean, that was really easy to clear. So it makes sense that it wasn't very rewarding. The mutants look hungry? Yeah, the backstory of the mutants is like basically Fallout, that they were too close to a nuclear reactor and they mutated. Okay, I don't think that there's like a secret room I've yet to uncover here. So let's push on while I still have my max health 50. Who's next? Let's go to that straight ahead. Whatever this marker is. Your solo base, your solo play, you nearly died after you rated too high of a level faction. Yeah, I didn't read about how the faction engagements worked, but through my own anecdotal experience, I found that usually you get rated by those that you attack. And generally speaking, the easier enemies are closer to the Castaway Island, and then a little bit further out, you'll start to hit the Slavers, which are a little bit stronger, and then even further out, you're gonna be fighting Salvation Hunters and Warhead, and they are well geared. So if you skip the sort of orders of progression and jump to sort of the highest, you're gonna get smoked. So this is a bit of a better defended base with like gunners and, you know, this is a proper raid, unlike the last one, which was not so much. If an enemy has a gun and they die, can you pick it up? Not usually. Sometimes, but not usually. Oh, you are right above me. There's also, they're not like immediately, oh, I lost my health bonus. They're not immediately alerted to my presence, so you can definitely sneak a bit. Come on. These guys don't have ranged weapons, so they're easier to kill. The AI is somewhat simple. So the first one I killed, I actually managed to get the club that he had, but the second one I did not. Oh, this guy actually has a machete. In the butt. Oh, flop. I remember this island being harder last time I did it on my own solo play. These guys don't have firearms. They're getting smoked. Oh, did you have a firearm? I think there's a little bit of randomness about what kind of gear they have. And I've been fighting all brawl. Oh, there you go. Got my attention. Come on, I want to no-hit this island. Don't shoot, I give up. Just kidding. Ah! Man, this dude went to like, ow! Danny DeVito's School of Shooting, where he just starts blasting. Forget line of sight. No, he's pretty good at that too. All right, you know what? I'm wearing pretty good armor. Hey, how's that feel? Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Alright, little hurt. Taking a little bit of cover for my health to regen. I didn't see that other guy and he really clipped me pretty hard. I'm just putting my spoils away. I'm not leaving. I was running out of room. Oh, Jesus! Hi? I didn't see him coming. Where'd that cloth go? Oh, there it is. Alright, I have enough health. Let's get back to the fight. The important things on this island are like gas barrels, and then there's going to be some more unique looking loot once I clear it out. Dang it. I think that was it. Ah! I fell. And I fell twice. Feet, man, how do they work? I don't really have room for, like, more loot. I could make two stops, but alternatively, I could just eat and drink everything. Like, I've got wheels of cheese in Skyrim, and, you know, make one trip out of it. I think that's probably the route I'm going to take. Henley. Henley B and Henley D. Okay, fine. Here's the stuff. Gun parts and the like. Bye-bye flare. Hello, gun parts. Chemical substance, gasoline, weapon parts. Those are the important things. Will there be pants? You know, that's a very fine question. I hope there's more pants. I have cargo shorts. It's the best I have so far. So this is the island I was thinking of that has, like, the secret underwater area, I think. Glass. Oh, I didn't realize that worked. It's just like a inventory slot. So down yonder. Given that my inventory is absolutely full, getting to the secret stash and not having any room for the loot, it's kind of silly, but yeah, whatever. Hey, you were asking about pants and a helmet. Here's a football helmet. The blueprints for reinforced structures, so I can make things out of iron instead of scrap. Skinny jeans? Oh god, I look so good. Butterflies, they really tied together the whole theme I got going on of post-apocalyptic fairy. Alright, well, the football helmet's nice. Because I can rebuild that, it's better than my current iron one by a few points. Is anything... Oh yeah, the rubber stacks. The water stacks. Component stack. Scrap metal sort of stacks. Yeah, good enough. I have enough loot. No, I'll go get the one more thing. Let's toss that out. I think this loot room you can just like swim to. Yep, there we go. No, that's not the loot room. Thought it was being... Oh, yeah, here we go. Ha! Hi, sneaky. Who needs to kill everyone when you can just sneak in and steal? Got the binos. Another shirt. Can you increase storage on your boat? You could just get a different boat. I could have that as a goal if you guys want. Next, if you vote for build things, so here's what to do next. If you vote for build things, I'll work on making the motorboat. How's that for a goal? So for research, it would probably be the air compressor so that I can fill my air tank. For building, I would make the motorboat. Scavenging, I don't even know. I would try to get something I needed. Gear. Well, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild this football helmet anyway. There is other boats. I just don't have the blueprints for the other boats. I only have blueprint for the motorboat. So it's the only thing that I can add. I'm also not sailing back to my island correctly. Raid more enemies if you want people dead, or viewer suggestions. Don't scavenge Sebastian as like explore. They're kind of one and the same. Most items in the game are like pretty much renewable except for like advanced parts. So there's the ultimate like tech item called advanced parts that allows you to build things like helicopters. And that I think is a finite amount on the map, but everything else is like you'll find enough of it. I really ought to pay the trade a visit, because I have so much garbage now that I don't have space for. Rubber and 2 iron. 3 iron. And I think rubber's in the boat. Perfect. And yes, a football helmet somehow offers better protection than a World War II helmet. Just go with it. Don't try to make it square in your head. Actually, if I was getting hit by a baseball bat, I would rather be wearing a football helmet. So I guess that part's true. Sort of. I can, you know. Because football helmets are supposed to protect, whatever, I don't need to explain it. You guys understand. All right, we are going to be building the motorboat. The World War II helmet's probably in disrepair. No, I crafted it myself. I forged it myself from the iron forged at Mordor, or I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to do a trade run before I even go motorboating, because I have so much garbage that I need to... It's filling my storage, so either I make more storage or I sell some junk, and I'd rather just sell some junk. I don't even really need the binos. Well, I'll keep the binos, I guess. My inventory's filling up pretty quick. Oh my god. Yeah, you accumulate quite a lot of stuff. Especially when you're off doing the murdering. Everything right now in the boat's storage I intend to sell. I'm sure this stacks better somehow, but no. Alright, what else? Sell. Sell, sell. I think the leather looks coolest. Oh, God. I don't want to look like a hipster. Okay. Yep. We're good. Motorboat's coming soon. Just doing a quick vendor run. I built my base. Oh, God. Oh, God. Warning. Danger. Crashing. Built my base facing the trade because the turn radius of your boat is kind of wide. So if you build on the other side of the island, if you build to the northwest, it's kind of annoying to try to get to the trade depot. Just a little bit easier in a motorized, like in a jet ski. So I need a wardrobe. I do, but I don't, because all of this is getting sold. And maybe I'll buy a ore detector or something. Or battery, or I don't know. Try to make it... Oh, you know, I need antibiotics is what I really need. Antibiotics are your high-quality heal item, and she sells a lot of it. Her, what she offers will refresh periodically, if you're wondering. So, if you buy her out of stuff, like every few days, she'll restock. Let's see if I can afford the ore detector. Oh, yeah, she'll sell it to me. Nice. So the way this ore detector works... Oh, you know what? I don't even have a battery for it. Never mind. Tee-hee. Baited ya! Alright, motorboat time. Well, if we're doing motorboat time, I might as well take all of the loot out of this. $15 scrap, 10 rubber, 10 components. What is it? Time to sleep. It will be in like 2 seconds. Wait, where did my components go? Oh, there they are. Come on, it's bedtime. Quit lying to me. Maybe it wants me to be warm. No. There it goes. Now you can actually see what I'm doing. Fancy that. Thank you for tuning in to Sunkenland, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 19th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, a link can be found in the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow survivors.